I am STNC of JMS Rakhi Goswami welcomes all of you in the arena of JMS campus. Really, it's very pleasurable moment, exotic moment for all of us that we all the learners are present here. It's a golden opportunity that we have got the venue as our school for hosting CBP program training, and with the help of COE Patna in the guidance of Tarun Kumar sir. As teaching is the greatest optimism. As teaching is the greatest optimism, is the noble job. So with the viewpoint of our giving ideas, sharing knowledge, perspection, we have a planning for our future generation. We have a planning for our future generation. As being in the noble job, noble work, we all know we have some planning for the coming generation. As we all know, if you are planning for a year, you sow crops, you sow rice. If you are planning for a year, sow rice. If you are planning for decades, if you are planning for decades, plant trees. But if you are planning for lifetime, educate people. And what we have to do? We have to educate people to give their lifetime, enjoy their life. And we are in the verge of educating people through our knowledge and experience. The hall is spreading fragrance with the dynamic, holistic, versatile learning and learners, having the idea of sharing knowledge and removing the pall of ignorance and darkness from illiteracy. We teachers assembled here. Teaching is more than imparting change. Teaching is more than imparting change. It is inspiring change. Learning is more than absorbing facts. Learning is more than absorbing facts. It is acquiring understanding. With this, I shift to the training session, and for that, I would like to request our principal ma'am, Mrs. Runa Dubey, to come on the stage and honor our resource persons. With a great round of applause, welcome our principal ma'am. I hope all will give a standing ovation to our principal and the resource persons. Now, it's my pleasure to invite our two resource persons, Mr. Bhavesh Jha, TGT Science, Master Trainer of Value Education, and Mrs. Pooja, PRT English, Master Trainer of Vidya Vikas, to come on the stage. She is a Google Certified Educator. I request Google Ma'am to come with the love, the warmth that our school always given to our resource person. Sir, please come on the stage. Ma'am, please come on the stage. Their presence grace the stage with their appearance. Have a huge round of applause for them. तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट से उन्हें सम्मान करें. Says Pooja Kumari from Rajkamal, PRT English, Google Certified Educator, and an experience of more than decades. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request our principal ma'am to give her words of blessings to us.
Good morning, all of you. So these 2 days we are here for the training session, and I want to welcome all the participants and resource persons who are present here. First of all, I want to welcome the initiative of CBSE for in-house in-service training of teachers. I want to appreciate and welcome the initiative of COE Patna and Head COE Patna, Mr. Tarun Kumar, who is taking so much of pain to complete the training sessions fruitfully, successfully. I want to welcome the resource person, the first resource person, Mrs. Pooja, who is the teacher of Raj Kamal Saraswati Vidya Mandir, and the second resource person, Bhavesh Jha sir, who is the teacher of MGM Senior Secondary School. So a big round of applause for these two resource persons who are here to impart their knowledge, their learning styles, so that we can enhance our knowledge. So I want to request all the participants, as we are expecting in our classroom, that the classroom should be active and it should be disciplined. So I request all the participants who are present here to make their mobile in silent mode so that they can listen whatever things are imparted by our resource person. I think these 2 days will be very exciting, will be very knowledgeable. I hope a very good session or this 2 day session will be very hopeful, very successful, and all the best to our participants and to the resource persons. And I want to welcome the first resource person, Pooja ma'am, to come here and start the session. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. There is a little bit change. The first resource person going to start the session, first session, with Mr. Bhavesh Jha sir. He is a master trainer of value education, has 25 years of working experience as a TGT science. I welcome him to impart his knowledge and experience with the Lawrence present here. Oh. Give a big round of applause to welcome him. And how is the judge? How is your jaws of getting the knowledge?
Hello. Good morning, everyone. At the outset, I could see here already I am among the number of learned person. It's one more experience to be added. जिंदगी में समस्या तो हर दिन नहीं खड़ी है, जीत जाते हैं वो जिनकी सोच कुछ बड़ी है और मुश्किलों को हराते हैं। चलो आज दिन भर मुस्कुराते हैं, चलो आज दिन भर मुस्कुराते हैं। So today and tomorrow there is a 2 day session is there. I am thankful to the school management, principal ma'am, the host school JNMS. I am thankful to the CBSE COE Tarun Kumar sir. At the same time, I am thankful to our principal, Father Vejisi Varghese. Because of that, I am standing before you and I will share my opinion before you. So today, the first session I am going to take, another session will be there. The Pooja madam is here. So we two are here along with you for these 2 days. So capacity building program that is needed for the holistic development in the teaching learning process, and from 2 years you can see there it is mandatory. Earlier it was an online session. It was much more easier for everyone that we can do it by our home also. But thanks and salute to these teachers. Without any more training, they have performed wonderfully. In the corona, there was no options, there was no training, there was no CBP or PRP, even though the teachers stand before the larger audience, that is the students, which are the future of the nation. So once more, it is more difficult for us because we are dealing with the live emotions. Individuals, other stakeholders, businessmen, they are not dealing with that. We are going to nurture the burning scientists, future citizens of our country. Next slide. So, experiential learning. I can tell only one thing, that being a teacher, we have to keep something in our mind, like Priya Bhakya Pradhanena Sharve Tustanti Jantava Tatmat Tadev Bhaktatam Vachane Kadarindrita. प्रिय वचन बोलने से सारे जीव जंतु संतुष्ट हो जाते हैं, तो उसके बोलने में क्या गरीबी है? साथ ही शिक्षकों में भी विपत्तंच निपत्तंच नैव तुल्यं कदाचन स्वदेते पूज्यते राजा विद्वान सर्वत्र पूज्यते विद्वान सर्वत्र पूज्यते. So the next slide. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tatmai Sri Guruve Namah. Next slide. Nobody is superior, nobody is inferior, but nobody is equal either. People are simply unique, incomparable. Nobody will make you inferior, my dear teacher, without your permission. Mine is a plain paper. Whatever you can write, the output will come accordingly only. Next slide. So, what is being expected from a teacher? What is being expected from the student? What is being expected from the learner in the experiential learning session? That is to promote experiential learning and active learning built upon a foundation of interdisciplinary and cultivates learning which mimics real world learning and moves the learning away from the rote learning. Traditional method was there, that was a lecture method. That was the method of the rote learning. We can see there, I can accept it heartily that okay. Okay, I was not familiar with that. That was I am saying that instead of comparing to us, nowadays the students are more compatible with the technology. Am I right or wrong? Because I used to get you can see the slide and the changes are there. There are much more things are made by the only class 9 students. The content are being provided by CBSE or myself, so I can hardly accept it. Next one is to assist and orient teachers on importance of experiential learning and make them realize that it can be implemented with existing resources. There are a lot of complaints, बहुत सारी समस्याएं आती है. जब हम लोग क्लासरूम की बात करते हैं, बोलने में बहुत इजी है, लेकिन शिक्षकों के साथ बहुत बड़ी समस्या है. Time bound completion of syllabus, 40 minutes periods, lot of CCA activity, lot of instruction from the management side, lot of CBSE instruction and circular that can make the panic to a teacher, and even though the teacher can stand before a student. And so before entering to the classroom, what is to be expected? Am I composed? Am I compassionate? Am I committed that you have lost yourself? If the answer is is yes, you are able to deliver it in the proper manner inside the classroom. Next slide. So, acquaint teacher with the theory and pedagogy through application of Cole's experiential learning skills, help the teacher to develop the competencies and a skill to inquiry into experiential learning, use the tools and technique of experiential learning and develop teaching guidelines, explore method of include of experiential learning in school and classroom and relate experiential learning to sustainable future. So, what happens when we enter into the classroom? There are the different mindset of the student. They are from the different family background. They are having a certain temporary feeling, permanent feeling, socio-emotional feeling, attachment with the teachers, attachment with the parents. Now we cannot restrict the student inside the classroom only, because the student can learn from the outside behavior, learning by doing, observing the teachers, observing the curriculum, observing the methodology, the process that is being adopted to them. Next slide. So, experiential learning takes place when a person involved in an activity look back and evaluate it, determines what was useful or important to remember, and uses this information to perform another activity. Sometimes what happens, when someone can say something, we can forget. In the meantime, when someone can instruct, we can remember. But when we can do certain activity by ourselves, then it becomes what? It becomes a permanent change. That is the learning by doing, that is required in the classroom teaching learning methodology. Because nowadays the students are not interested for the lecture method. They are keen observer. They can minutely observe you. They can talk about you. The students are the better judge regarding the teaching learning process. Sometimes we can complete the classroom. Sometimes we can take the class seriously. Sometimes, due to the lacking of time, we can coordinate the student, but the student can monitor us, observe us. So, it is needed that whatever be the resources available inside the classroom, either you are a language teacher, either you are a science teacher, either you are a mathematics teacher, or a computer teacher, even the physical teacher, the vital role is there. Because in the sound mind, in the sound health only. Next one. Every experience, no matter how bad it seems, hold within it a blessing of some kind. The goal is to find it. हम लोग कहीं भी जाते हैं, किसी भी सेशन में जाते हैं, what we can observe, या तो हम लोग जीतते हैं या सीखते हैं, हारने का कहीं नहीं है, या तो जीतते हैं या तो सीखते हैं, हारने के लिए कुछ नहीं रखा है, हाँ, but those who can take initiative, they can only commit mistake, they can only learn, and those who will not take initiative, nothing can be fulfilled. तो इनिशिएटिव तो लेना ही है, चाहे आप किस रूप में हैं, और आपकी भागीदारी हर एक जगह बहुत ही जरूरी है। चाहे आपका घर का माहौल हो, चाहे विद्यालय का वातावरण हो, चाहे कोई सामूहिक जिम्मेदारी हो, अगर आप उसमें बढ़ कर हिस्सा लेते हैं, तो आपका काम बिल्कुल आसान हो जाता है। Just 2 days before I was talking with the SMTC of this school Naki madam, she was talking about a lot of things that sir, what are the process and all. We discussed along with them, and the maximum work out is there. What was that? That was the initiation of the work. Similarly, we need to take initiative in every field. Next slide. Next. Experience is life's greatest teacher. Experience is the life's greatest teacher. Do you agree with me? And if you are agree with me, can you share something? Can you justify it? Yeah.
Experience has taught me that there is no shortcut for learning or doing anything. There is only hard work that will help you at that.
Thank you, madam. Madam from DBS school? Anna madam? Okay. Thank you. Clap for madam. Anyone can work from this side also, sir? From here also? That experience can give the better knowledge to us. From any more? Yes. From the host school. Clap for him, at least for his initiative.
It's the experience that teaches us everything. For example, right now we are undergoing through NEP 2020, and through the experiences we are going to conduct the classes as per the need of the hour. So this experience tells us and imbibe the present culture we are having. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So just sir has told that while getting the experience by the time frame and the instruction of the CBSE, needs of the society, needs of the students, that we can sometime compromise, sometime take initiative, sometime keep our mouth numb also. समटाइम हमारे मन में दो तरह की विचारधारा चलती है, एक पॉजिटिव एक निगेटिव। ऐसा नहीं है कि हम और आप नहीं जानते हैं कि कौन सा काम करेंगे तो किसमें फायदा है बच्चों का हमारा क्लास में। तो टीचर नोज वेरी वेल, टीचर नोज वेरी वेल, लेकिन आवश्यकता इस बात की रहती है कि हमारे पास कितना समय बचा हुआ है, हम कैसे अपने कक्षा को बिना अवरोध के, बिना रुकावट के अपने कक्षा को हम चला रहे हैं और आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं। बच्चों में क्यूरियोसिटी जगह पा रहे हैं आगे, अदरवाइज इट इज यूजलेस। If there is an inquiry from the student side in the classroom, we cannot suppress them. We can allow them because according to the Bloom's taxonomy, now we can just top to bottom, bottom to top. Now the creativity, evaluation is on the top. Rote learning, understanding, knowledge that are the bottom part. So we need more creativity. कोरोना ने हम लोगों को बहुत कुछ सिखा दिया, जो हम लोग स्टेप नहीं ले पा रहे थे। आस पड़ोस से, चाहे अपने आस पड़ोस से क्यों न सीखे, कभी कभी ऐसा लगता था कि नहीं स्कूल छोड़ना न पड़े। बिल्कुल सही है या नहीं? हाँ? लगता था कि अब क्या करेंगे, हम लोग सीख पाएंगे या नहीं सीख पाएंगे, या अगर इसके साथ नहीं चलेंगे तो फिर क्या बच्चों का नुकसान होगा, और बच्चों का नुकसान होगा तो स्कूल का भी नुकसान होगा। तो सारी बातों को मद्देनजर रखते हुए the teachers have taken initiative, providing the videos, providing the lab, virtual lab, as a teacher, so that the student can take interest in them. Because developing interest is the more vital part. कि हमने क्या एक्टिविटी किया, is there any reflection is there or not, that can be changed into conceptualization or not, is it related to our daily life or daily experiences in day-to-day life, provide the one paper to everyone, blank paper sheet. Blank paper sheet. Everybody is having. सबके पास है, मतलब एक एक पेपर दे दीजिए सबको, व्हाइट वाला सीट दे दीजिए। हाँ मैडम,
For the lesson plan purpose.
no, for the एक पेज दे दीजिए।
Yes, sir.
हाँ,
To all the participants.
हर एक टेबल पे एक एक दे दीजिए। एस्केप पेन भी एक एक दे दीजिए। एस्केप पेन, इट इज देयर। हाँ, each and everyone के लिए। I think most of the table, the participants might have received the white paper. अब दिल खोल करके अपना इमोशन इसमें दिखाना है, ठीक है? जितना मुस्कुराएंगे उतना आपके क्लास के बच्चे भी मुस्कुराएंगे, और जितना कम मुस्कुराएंगे बच्चे भी आपसे उतना नाराज रहेंगे। हाँ, because the laughter is the best medicine in the classroom teaching, not only in the classroom, in every walks of our life. I'll tell you, study there. That is very good that you took initiative. Same thing we expect from a student too. I'll tell you half an hour. It is a teamwork. Participants, it is a teamwork. So whatever the instruction is provided, follow it. What we will do there, that the paper can be folded into the landscape sign or portrait sign, the person state. And after folding on the top, I'll give you one song and you can that you can listen it carefully, and then you can write your good experience in your life, whatever need you have, and make the smiley of a good experience and good learning. So fold your paper one time, the first one, second one on the top after folding, make to a smiley of good experience and good learning. Feel whatever भी आपके साथ क्या अच्छा हुआ है, उस दिन को याद कीजिए और आप स्माइली बनाइए।
He
all are active in doing the activity. Same thing we expect in the classroom also. Madam, have you done? Two is smiling. So I think good experience and good learning, everybody has done it. Now the next is smiling with the next song while listening. That whatever you have, the bad experience according to you, but ईश्वर कभी गलत नहीं करते। हम और आप समझ लेते हैं कुछ क्षणों के लिए कि ईश्वर ने हमारे साथ ऐसा किया। ईश्वर हमेशा वही देता है हमें जो हमारे लिए अच्छा हो। हाँ? ईश्वर हमारे लिए वही देता है जो अच्छा होता है, लेकिन हम और आपका एक्सपेक्टेशन अलग होता है। अगर वो फुलफिल नहीं होता है तो हम लोग बोलते हैं हमारे साथ बहुत गलत हुआ, हमारे ही साथ ऐसा क्यों होता है।
ईश्वर फार साइडेड है, वो दूर को देखकर हमें इस रास्ते पे चला और हम उसके प्रेजेंट को देखते हैं, इसमें तुरंत डगमगाते हैं कि हमारे साथ बुरा है।
Now, you can think whatever you have faced in your life, that you feel according to you, that it was not good with you. That is a bad experience. True smiling. Bad experience and bad learning in your life. Yes. Now, you have already made the two instances of the good experience and the bad experience and bad learning. Now, may I know, can you raise the hand of the host school teacher? Host school teacher. Any 3-4 volunteers? होस्ट स्कूल से 3-4 टीचर क्यों अपना हाथ उठाएंगे? वॉलंटियर चाहिए हमको। 3-4 टीचर वो केवल हाथ उठाइए ना, हाथ उठाइए केवल, बिल्कुल घबराना नहीं है। हम सभी एक ही टीचिंग फैकल्टी है। हाँ, एंड फ्रॉम द अदर स्कूल ऑल्सो, other than host school, DPS school teacher, DPS school teachers, please. Yes, two teachers. तो एक में ध्यान से भी आना चाहिए, आप उठना चाहिए। Sir, we need a learner experience. Yes. Okay. हाँ सभी थे। Similarly, from other schools, those who are other than DPS and the host school, please come here on the stage. Please. Madam has already given a very good idea about the experiential learning too. Yes, please, on the stage. Sir. Sir, from here also, I need from this table, anyone, nothing more is there. सर आप ही आइए सर, अच्छा लगेगा हमको सर, अच्छा लगेगा हमको, अच्छा लगेगा। हाँ, आई नीड योर ब्लेसिंग्स। आइए सर। हाँ, कम से कम तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट तो होनी चाहिए। आइए। फ्रॉम अदर स्कूल टीचर ऑल्सो, अपना पेपर ले लीजिए, अपना पेपर ले लीजिए, अपना पेपर ले लीजिए, जो आपने बनाया है, अपना पेपर ले लीजिए। Thank you, sir. Volunteers, those who are here from other school teacher also, जो दूसरे स्कूल से आए वहाँ चलिए, आइए सर, चलिए, आइए सर, वाह वेरी गुड, सर की ताली तो बजनी चाहिए कम से कम, तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट से एकदम गूंजना चाहिए। Okay, very good. Thank you, sir. First, you took the initiative. Now the teaching learning begins. I can tell you only one thing. Whatever in your mind it has come. While the good experience and the bad experience, you can share to unknown fellow, other school teachers. Who will begin? Madam, you will begin with the other school teacher. Take other school teacher.
As you see.
Other school teacher, together, not to everyone, only between you two. What it came in your mind when you thought about the good experience, both of you? Yes, mic is there, madam.
It will be to all, sir.
Yeah?
It will be to all.
Yes, you can share your own.
As it says to feel the good experience, one thing that came to my mind, always being in this noble profession of teaching, we were working for the betterment of the children. When the children are coming with flying colors of their marks and results, we feel the most memorable moments and the good moments for us. वो पल के जैसा कोई पल नहीं हो सकता, जिसके कारण साल भर जाग देख के हम लोग पढ़ाते हैं। और जब वो उन्हीं में से कुछ बच्चे रिजल्ट्स नहीं ला पाते हैं या क्वेश्चन पेपर सॉल्व नहीं कर पाते, समझ नहीं पाते, तो सेम बैड फीलिंग्स टू माई सेल्फ होता है कि मैंने चूक किया उसे तैयार कराने में। इट्स माई फॉल्ट, नॉट देयर फॉल्ट टू रिमेमराइज और टू आंसर द क्वेश्चन, हाउ टू प्रिपेयर द क्वेश्चन। इट्स माई फॉल्ट कि मैंने उसे नहीं करा पाया, वो मेरी कमी है उस साल का, जिसको मैं अगले साल जरूर पूरा करूंगी। दिस इज माई बैड मोमेंट्स एंड गुड मोमेंट्स indulging in this studies of profession of teaching.
Now, madam, please.
Thank you, madam. It was really wonderful hearing you. It was so energetic also. My experience was a bit, I must say, a bit different. I was very happy, and I had mixed feeling, a bag of feelings, that when a small child of my class, on that day I had asked them to write properly, and I was a bit annoyed with their handwriting. Naturally, we had compulsion that all of them should write properly, so I was also very stressed. And suddenly when I was going through their copies, a small child came, everybody got scolding from me, and when they were showing me the next page, he came up and he just threw the copy on the table. And it broke my thought process. I was a bit angry also, but suddenly, when he threw the copy on the table, I was looking at him and I was thinking, why did he do this like this to me? Then I thought, hey, I must ask him. When I was a writer, I'm like, what happened? The first line, till date I remember, he said, "Marno Marna." मेरे से अच्छी हैंडराइटिंग नहीं होती है अब that was the point where I felt very bad that how could I be so rude to them, such small children. And the next moment I called him and I said, बेटा आप सुनिए जरा, बेटा मुझे हैंडराइटिंग आपकी सुधारनी थी. नहीं सब कोई मारते हैं आप भी मार लो. Then I could feel he wanted to share something. And you know, my thought process changed. I was so happy. He came out and you won't believe the whole day that child stood by my side and he kept on narrating what is happening in his house. So this is teaching. That day I came to know what is a teacher. Before that I was not a teacher. I was just giving them class work homework. That's all. When I got connected to the child, I came to know what is a teacher. What is being part of a noble profession. And that day it was a turning point for that child also and for me also. And that was the best experience.
Yes, thank you, madam. Now, sir, please. Yes. Thank you, madam. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you for participating.
Good morning, everyone. So in our life, we have two type of experience. Definitely one is bad, other is good experience. We are all facing this type of problem and enjoying. So in my life, I have seen one girl when I was in a school in Dhanbad. And in class 11, there was a slow learner girl. I found all the teachers are neglecting her because she was slow. But I taught her history so nicely that she scored good marks and she was able to qualify in +2 exam also. That was my good experience. And bad experience also we have in life. So during Corona we have seen that this experimental learning, as you told sir. So experimental learning when Corona came, that was a crash for us. We thought how we will handle our students. It's very difficult. We had no idea what is Zoom app, what is other apps. But slowly we learned and we were able to handle our student and we taught them nicely. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Sir, go there. Sir can also share. Thank you.
इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ ए टीचर स्टूडेंट के बारे में बहुत लोगों ने कहा बट आई हैव अ लाइन फ्रॉम द पोएट्री फॉर्म कि व्हाट इज अ टीचर. मेरी दो लाइन है सुनो. एक बार खुद से तिलियों ने कहा मुस्कुरा लेते हो कैसे हर एक हाल में. फूल बोले की खुशबू लुटाता हूँ मैं जबकि रहता हूँ कांटों के गाल में. दूसरी लाइन सुनिए प्लीज. एक बार डाल से पंछियों ने कहा मस्त रहते हो कैसे हर एक हाल में. पेड़ बोला कि मिलता मुझे इसमें सुख बांट देता हूँ जो फैला के गाल में. थैंक यू.
Thank you, sir.
एक शिक्षक को 8 आंखें होने चाहिए. अगर वो क्लास में जाते हैं तो उनको 8 आंख होने चाहिए. एक तो दीवार पे, एक पीछे, एक आगे, एक बोर्ड पे. वो कैसे? अगर मान लीजिए अगर कोई छोटा बच्चा वो लड़ाई कर रहा है, अगर किसी को पेंसिल भोंक रहा है तो हम लोग जाते हैं और सीधे 2 थप्पड़ मार देते हैं. हैं? तुम इसको क्यों मारे? अरे आखिर क्या कारण है? क्या आपने सोचा? नहीं. हो सकता है उसकी आंखें खराब हो, वो लिख नहीं सकता, दूसरे को बोलता हो लिखने. तो हम टीचरों को जब भी जाना है तो खुले मन से पढ़ाना होगा और हम अपने आप को अपने बच्चे जैसा समझेंगे तभी हम पढ़ा सकेंगे. धन्यवाद.
Good experience and bad experience both are correlated to each other. In good experience, people can do their work, teachers can do their work best, to create their student activities more. A bad experience, some student initiative the teachers and they cannot put their word in front of the teachers, and that can make the students to be in a good manners, in a good position, and in a good.
For all the volunteers once more, हम लोगों को अपने बीच को अपने से भी थपथपा लेना है कि कभी कभी आवश्यकता आती है कि we teacher became a self motivated. Sometimes the condition arises that does not permit us to become happy, but we have the hidden talent to be self motivated. इस घटना पे एक घटना हमको याद आ रहा है कि when I was started my teaching journey through DAB School Gandhinagar in 13 July 1999, I got the opportunity to become a class teacher of 9B. Suddenly being a new teacher, lot of expectation is there from the student to a student also, and principal also, and teacher is also having the daydreaming. What will be there? New experience. I got one student, Krishna. He was the son of forest officer. Her mother was also an executive engineer in Darbhanga House, Shishir. उस बच्चे को हमने क्या देखा कि जितने भी शिक्षक आते थे, चाहे स्टाफ रूम हो या बाहर हो, सब शिक्षक उसके बारे में बुराइयां करते थे। हम भी क्लास में इनके सारे टीचर ने हमको पहले ही पूछा कृष्णा से पाला पड़ा क्या? हमने कहा कि अभी तक तो नहीं पड़ा, हमने देखा भी नहीं, हमने नोटिस भी नहीं किया। बोला धीरे धीरे नया टीचर है, पाला पड़ जाएगा आपको। वेल, सो बीइंग ए न्यू टीचर वी हैव accommodated in the nearby school campus. One day I told something to him in the classroom कि यदि नित्यम अनित्येन निर्मलं मलबाहिना यशा कायेन लभ्यत तनु लब्धम भवेन किम। यह शरीर जो है गंदगी होने वाली है, इस शरीर से अगर पवित्र यश प्राप्त हो जाए तो उसको प्राप्त करने वाला क्यों न हो। और we teachers are the messenger of God. You can believe my dear teacher. अगर आपने अपनी इच्छा से ज्वाइन किया या आपने किसी कंपल्सन में ज्वाइन किया, there is no substitute of this profession. So wherever you are teaching with the student, be positive, be considerate, be emotional, be attached with the child. If you can commit mistake, we can commit mistake, we can accept our mistake also in front of a student, then certainly the student will give more importance. They are more attached to you. तो वह बच्चा भी एक दिन मेरे पास आया और रोने लगा रूम में आकर के। हमने पूछा क्या बात है? वह एक जीप लेकर के चलता था और 5,000 की गड्डी होती थी उसके पास में, और मेरी तो सैलरी ही 4,000 रुपये थी। उसने जब कहा बोला हमसे दूर रहो, हमसे तुम दूर रहो, ठीक है। He came, he told sir I wanted to be a good person in my life. How I can become a good person? हमने कहा कि नहीं नहीं हम तो ट्यूशन नहीं पढ़ाते हैं, मेरा तो सपना IAS बनने का है, हमने तो टीचिंग जॉब ज्वाइन कर लिया है कि इसके सहारे हमको कुछ सपोर्ट मिल जाएगा, इसके लिए हमने इस जॉब को ज्वाइन किया है, हमारे पास अतिरिक्त समय तुम्हारे लिए नहीं है। सेकेंड डे अगेन ही टर्न अप, नहीं सर हमको तो कुछ समय दीजिए आप। फिर तीसरे दिन आया, हम बोले पहली बार तुम जब आओगे तो अपना गाड़ी दूर छोड़ देना, डर लगता है, ठीक है। दूसरा अपने पैसे को हमसे दूर रखो, पैसा दोगे तो हम नहीं पढ़ा पाएंगे। And what he started, I never taught him. He used to sit in the same room. I was having only one cot और एक बक्सा था, इसके सिवा कुछ नहीं था मेरे पास। He was sitting there. First time he has scored the pass marks. Next time he became the class topper, and presently he is a renowned surgeon. तो हमने उसके लिए कुछ नहीं किया. Only one thing I did, हमने कहा कि आपके पास बहुत सारी सुख सुविधा है, इतना अच्छा क्लिनिक है, इसका उपयोग कर लो. माता पिता भी तुम्हारे हैं. एक बार उनके पेरेंट्स हमसे मिलने आए पीडीएम में, तो कहा सर आप जो बोलिए सो हम हाथ लाएंगे आपके पास, मेरा बच्चा सुधर गया. हमने कहा कि नहीं सर, थोड़ी बहुत उसमें जकड़न लगी हुई थी, उसको हमने दूर हटा दिया, धूल को हटा दिया. हमने कुछ नहीं किया. ठीक इसी तरह क्लासरूम में हम शिक्षकों का दायित्व बनता है कि हम बच्चों को आइडेंटिफाई करें. When we are going to identify the problem, the 50% problem is already resolved. और थोड़ा सा अगर हम लोग पेन ले लेते हैं तो उसका बहुत ही अच्छा आउटपुट होता है. अगर किसी बच्चों को हम लोग बोल देते हैं कि तुम ये काम तुमसे नहीं होगा, नहीं करोगे. अब व्यक्तिगत जीवन में भी हमने देखा है कि नाम नहीं लेंगे, अपने शिक्षक मित्र का अच्छे हैं, बहुत अच्छे हैं, कभी कभी क्रोध आ जाता है उनको, तो उन्होंने एक बच्चे को कह दिया तुमसे जीवन में कुछ नहीं होगा, तुम कुछ नहीं कर सकता है. The time frame came. The child become an event manager. और ये शिक्षक जाते हैं स्टेज पे, तो इधर उधर देखते हैं कि वो बच्चा भी आया है, लगता है वो भी पार्टिसिपेंट है. और जब उनको सम्मानित किया जाता है उसके हाथों से, तो बच्चा कहता है कि सर आपने तो हमको कहा था कि हम नहीं भरेंगे, लेकिन हमको आपसे काफी आस्था थी, इसीलिए हम पढ़ गए. कि सर ने कहा है नहीं, तो हमको कोशिश करनी है, इसीलिए हम आपके पास हैं, इसीलिए हम आपके पास हैं. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. So, on next slide, already we have done. So, experiential learning, some misconceptions are there. Just because it is hands-on does not mean it is minds-on. अच्छा से अच्छा curriculum बना लेने से अच्छा रिजल्ट नहीं हो सकता. अच्छे से अच्छी डिग्री ले लेने से कुछ नहीं हो सकता. If you have a lot of experience of any field, it does not mean that you are a master of that work. इसीलिए आवश्यकता इस बात की है कि टीचर इज ए लाइफ लॉन्ग लर्नर. जहां भी रहे, चाहे वो किसी का भाषण चल रहा हो या टीचर लर्निंग चल रहा है, कहीं भी अगर पीछे बैठ करके कुछ सीख लें तो सबसे बड़ी उपलब्धि है. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. So we do not learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on experience, because the teachers are already more reactive. थोड़ा सा भी बात अगर किसी टीचर ने कर दिया, प्रिंसिपल ने कर दिया, आपसे तो आज क्लास नहीं हो रहा है, हल्ला हो रहा है, कंट्रोल हो रहा है, दिक्कत हो रहा है, और उधर से अगर टीचर ने कर दिया नहीं, आपको तो हमने गलत कर दिया, आपका क्लास तो बहुत ही बढ़िया है. The moment itself, the teacher is going to be motivated. The same thing the student also needs. Sometimes they are reactive. We have to control our emotion. We have to control our anger. If we can control our anger and emotion, we can definitely lead a better life. Next slide. Yes, slide. One video is there.
Experiential learning? What's that?
Well, experiential learning simply means learning centered on reflection while doing or a learning based on experience.
Sounds interesting. I want to know more about it, Master Coach.
So David Cole, a renowned American educationist, developed this theory called the experiential learning theory, which primarily has 4 essential stages to learning, ordered in a cyclic manner. Concrete learning is simply when any learner is introduced to a new experience or relooks at a past experience differently. Reflective observation is when a learner is prompted to reflect on the experience from their personal bias. Abstract conceptualization is when a learner forms new ideas or modifies the existing ideas based on their reflection. And finally, active experimentation is when the learner applies the ideas formed to their surroundings. It is simply called do, reflect, analyze, apply in a continuous cycle and not a sequence.
Wow, that sounds interesting. But Master Coach, how can this learning help us better our classroom engagement?
The first step is to understand that our learners have different learning styles. But most of the time in our classrooms, we unconsciously focus only on some learners. Broadly, we can group our learners into 4 types based on their learning styles. Divergent learners look at things from different perspectives. They have strong imagination, are emotional, and enjoy working in groups. They fall between concrete experience and reflective observation. Assimilating learners prefer clear and concrete information. They can analyze and logically format information in depth. They are more interested in concepts than in people. They fall between abstract conceptualization and reflective observation. Converging learners enjoy problem solving. They love working with practical issues and experimenting with newer ideas. They fall between abstract conceptualization and active experimentation. Accommodating learners enjoy practical application of ideas. They get excited with new challenges and solve problems spontaneously. They fall between concrete experience and active experimentation.
This is so amazing. Thank you for sharing this, Master Coach. I wonder what I can do to put this into practice.
I can offer some tips. Remember to balance your theory sessions with lab sessions, field visit, market scans, etc. You can use diverse mediums to explain a theoretical concept, including audiovisual aids, a PowerPoint, performing arts like theatre, role plays. Then there is something for everyone to learn. Simulation exercises work really well too, where you replicate real-life situations and get students to respond to it. Example, mock job interview or a scenario of convincing parents to take up a job with night shifts. Let's design each of our learning sessions as an experience, one that can be enjoyed by all our learners.
Yes, you have seen through the video. And every day we come across the same condition in our teaching learning methodology. I could see there when I was started my teaching, the number of students were there, they are more obedient. They are focusing on teachers. After the 10 years, there was a grading system began. Most of the system collapsed. The students were less attentive. And after that, the turn-up came, that was of the COVID period. The children become a box, or simply box. If we can talk about our own children also, we can say definitely it was there. But those who are having the active parent, or they are attached with the teachers or some well-wishers, they are somehow cope up with the condition. And the same reflection is there in the present classroom situation also. Do you agree with me or no in this regard? Nowadays it is a lot of responsibility on the shoulder of a teacher. Because the raw material, what we have in the classroom, that is not updated, that is fully equipped with the science and technology equipment. They are not interested for writing anything. They are not interested for the particular initiative. Yes, they are very good in technology. If we can ask them certain things to inquire about any matter, they can give the better answer. Sometimes they ask to a teacher just to observe that the knowledge is there or not. Is it there or not? So what we can see that the students are also of three kinds. Most of the classroom conditions, 10% children are there that either we can teach or not, they will perform better. They are obedient also. Then the next one is there that they are having no impact. They are fully dependent upon the notes of a teacher, the content taught by a teacher, and just to copy down. And the last benchers, most creative students, they don't want to write anything. Directly they wanted to cover their seat belt and wanted to fly in the air. Wanted to fly in the air. As per the recent survey, it has been found that those students who can score more than 90%, even in my school also, I could not see that hardly 0.5% children are there, they have occupied the prestigious position. But those who are the backbenchers always salute us and give us the proud moment to whom we are neglecting in the classroom. We are not supporting them. We are always afraid कैसे पास करेगा, अपने स्कूल का रिजल्ट खराब करके ही रखेगा क्या मेरी नौकरी ले लेगा क्या, कुछ तो पढ़ लो. We used to talk with the parents, कुछ तो अपने बच्चे को पढ़ाइए. Who is teaching to this child? अगर ट्यूटर लगाए हैं तो आप ट्यूटर को चेंज कर लीजिए. इससे भी नहीं होता है तो being a class teacher, I can make you free that your word can ask all the teachers. पास के लाइन मेरा सारा टीचर बता देगा. और अगर उससे भी ज्यादा कोई प्रॉब्लम आती है आपको तो एक काम करिए, you can request to the principal that give me some remedial classes. And just see, such children can give glory to the school, glory to the society, and glory to the country. So this NEP stage especially that we can open our eyes, listen to the different students, the different queries can be resolved. हम लोगों को छोड़ नहीं देना. कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है कि कुछ बच्चे बार बार क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा क्यूरियोसिटी होती है. कभी तो लगता है कि टीचर को तंग करने के लिए है, कभी लगता है कि बहुत तेज बन रहा है, कभी लगता है कि किसी कोचिंग से बाहर इसको ज्यादा क्वेश्चन दे दिया है पूछने के लिए. But sometimes we see that in this process also he can acquire a lot of knowledge while checking a teacher, while asking to a student, and in between that the most important phase is peer teaching. कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है कि आजकल मोस्ट ऑफ द पेरेंट्स, प्रॉब्लम बच्चों का नहीं है, दे आर एम्बिवियस. मियां बीवी बच्चे सहित they are lived further about other people. Joint families is totally resolved, and we saw the impact of that. जिनके पास भी joint family का सपोर्ट था, कोरोना ने उनको डगमगाया भी. समस्या तभी आती है जब आप अकेले पड़ जाते हैं, चाहे विचार से हो, चाहे अपने आप में हो, व्यक्तिगत झुकाव हो, बहुत सारी कठिनाई आ जाती है. इसीलिए हम लोगों को और फिर एग्जाम में उसको लिख करके कभी कभी पास कर जाते हैं, लेकिन अच्छा नहीं कर पाते। हम लोगों का दायित्व बनता है कि बिफोर द एग्जामिनेशन वी कैन चेक ऑल द पेजेस। अगर थोड़ी सी हम लोग पेन लेंगे तो बच्चों का भविष्य अच्छा हो जाएगा। हाँ, केवल ऐसा बात नहीं है कि हम शिक्षकों में ही सुधार होनी चाहिए, इसके लिए यह भी जरूरी है अकॉर्डिंग टू एनईपी दैट बच्चे भी अटेंटिव हो क्लासरूम में, बच्चे भी वेल मैनर्ड हों, बच्चे भी अपने पेरेंट्स से और शिक्षकों से अच्छा बिहेवियर रखते हैं। Marks does not matter. It is only simply a digit. किसी के अंक से आप किसी की प्रतिभा को नहीं नाप सकते। And mostly in case of the public school, what I feel, everyone is the genius, the spoiled genius is there. They have the dream, they could not took the decision at the right time. That is why the teachers are having a role model for the society. अगर एक इंजीनियर फेल हो जाए तो only one project will be the value. अगर एक डॉक्टर फेल हो जाए तो एक पर्टिकुलर मरीज के ऊपर कोई प्रभाव पड़ेगा। But if a teacher become value, a decade become value. So my dear teachers, we need a lot of attention, lot of care while dealing with the life emotion. किसी बच्चे को अच्छा करेंगे, अच्छा हो जाएगा। कहा भी जाता है कि शिक्षकों का आशीर्वाद कभी व्यर्थ नहीं जाता। शिक्षकों के तन पे, जीवन में हमेशा सरस्वती बसती है, इसलिए अपने मुंह से कभी भी अन्यथा भी अगर क्रोध भी है तो कि कहा गया है, एक जगह हमने देखा था एक डब्बे पे कचरे के बॉक्स पे लिखा हुआ था क्रोध एक प्रकार का क्षणिक पागलपन है। So we have to control our emotion, control our anger and then deal with it. Whenever you are dealing with a student, you can keep one thing in your mind that if your word will be there, how you can deal with them. ऐसा नहीं सोचना है कि बार बार परेशानी आ रही है, परेशानियों से ही निकल करके अच्छे बच्चों का विकास निकलता है। जब आपको लगने लगे कि घना अंधकार छा रहा है तो आप समझ जाइए कि परिस्थितियां अब आपके अनुकूल आने वाली है। जब तक आप कंफर्ट जोन में रहेंगे विकास कुछ भी नहीं होगा और परेशानी आने वाली है आपके पास। So that is why all the time being a teacher also we can learn with our colleague also. We can share the content what is more effective in the classroom teaching learning with the same teacher also, colleague also. Time to time we are guided by our principal also just to motivate us so that we can do our effective work. क्योंकि हनुमान जी को भी बहुत ताकत था, लेकिन जब श्री राम की सेना श्री राम के लिए सीता जी को खोजना था, उनको भी जगाना पड़ा था। तब अपने शक्ति के बारे में उनको पता चला और अपने कार्य को कर पाए। ठीक उसी के अनुकूल हम शिक्षकों को भी समय समय पर ये CBP हो या PRP हो या इन हाउस ट्रेनिंग हो, इसके द्वारा जगाया जाता है और उसके तहत हम लोग अपने आप में एक दूसरे से सीखते हैं। Next slide. So now the Pooja madam will come along with the second session. Pooja madam, please.
Before starting off Pooja madam, I request all the participants here to take their tea break. In the corridor, tea is kept there. You please go there and take your tea break. After that, Pooja madam session will start. Thank you.
I hope the ice breaking session was very active. and we have 5-star waiting for us, and I will see how many teachers are getting how many 5-star. So wake up, dear school teachers and other teachers also, it's my request. Thank you. Take care, be and listen.